don't you kick it off then? Since you hate my intros.
I love everything about you. And you know what I really love? Two Mics, One Marriage podcast here from Laughing Spree Studios.
Hey, everyone.
Why do we always start weird like this? I think it's just awkward to like...
How do you think we should start it then? We've yet to do one well.
Optimal world, it would be more like theatrical, where there's like music and we like walk in and we like do our high five thing and we like take the mic and sit down. Like I think I'm looking
realistic.
for more.
Yeah, no, we should come in on ATVs and just
that would be super cool. Like flip. A little B-roll of us like fly. Oh, time for the podcast. We jump on the ATVs and we come to the studio.
That's good. Yeah.
Right? Kick through the door, light a blunt, get this party started. Like that is a reel that I want to see.
Okay. All right. So we found a new intro. We just need ATVs.
See? So you asked what I wanted.
Ramps, fireworks.
Oh, fireworks. Definitely need fireworks. No, I mean, look, fireworks are on the brain. It's a little after the new year, right? We're like doing this in January, this episode.
Yeah. and or
Who
February.
knows when you may see it? Yeah. I mean, we're taping it in January. It could be March by time you're checking it out. Not because it took you so long to find it, but it's because it took us so long to post it. So we'll see how quick we get this done. But
that brings us to one of our end of the year traditions, though, which is the Gratefulness Jar that you came up with. Let me show it.
Well, I didn't come up with it, to be fair. I saw it someplace and then I was like, we should do this.
Well, you implemented it into the house.
I implemented it, yes. We have different jars for different years now. So this is the 2024 Gratefulness Jar.
Our second year doing
See, we
it.
have hold on, you gotta boom.
Yeah.
See, like there's things on it.
Yeah.
We have little sayings. 2024 year of 8.
Yeah.
So and then
I thought that was an infinity sign.
It is, but it's also the year 8 because 24. Add the things up. Anyway.
What?
2024. If you add all the numbers up, it's 8.
No, I get it. What 2 plus 2 plus 4 is, but why did you have to write it down? Is that an angel number or something? What's the significance of that? You've never disclosed this part.
Well, yeah, because the 8 and the infinity symbol are the same. It's all aligned, babe.
Is there a rationale, or did you just come up with this?
No, this is a real thing. What do you? I just came up with this. Like, I'm not just like creating,
I did
spiritual
not know
myths.
I thought that was just because you like the infinity. I didn't know.
And it's the year of 8,
that you added the numbers.
But it's the infinity year. Oh man! All right, you got a lot to learn. You've been doing this
yoga
thing now for a minute, and I feel like you're not really picking up the essence of it.
No, well, the Gratefulness Jar, I'd say, is maybe the whitest thing that we do. If I was to pick something,
we went to the Disney holiday party. It's pretty white.
We have gone to 2 Disney holiday parties back to back years. So,
we stayed in a mansion with a bunch of other white friends in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, we wore Snuggies. I think we've talked.
Oh,
about
matching.
That.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the puppy party. Yeah, we've talked.
Did we
about
wear
that.
the Snuggies?
We had to one night for dinner.
No, we did on the trip. I'm talking about for the podcast.
No, not yet.
We'll definitely have to wear those.
Well, holidays.
One time.
Yeah,
we missed that.
What? I have a question because this came up recently. One of our friends, when we were doing a show, I overheard her saying that I am the whitest person that she knows. It was our friend Gio, and she said that I was the whitest person. So, what makes me so overtly Caucasian?
Your skin.
Okay.
And your whole overall look.
Okay.
So it's a combination of the look and the white skin tone, and then you kind of double down when you go, I'm from Pennsylvania. And so you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even like, oh, I'm from, Miami, New York, Chicago, like places where there is diversity.
Okay, I'm from Western Pennsylvania.
You're from Western.
Yeah.
So, I mean, chances are you're either Amish or I know it is a form of white, but like, it's not a form of white, but I mean, most of them.
And I don't talk. I don't like talk cool or anything.
Person.
So like, I don't talk like a cool guy. So yeah. And
when I met you, you only wore wrinkly clothes that didn't fit.
Yeah.
And your mom bought your shoes for you.
But I do watch battle rap. I feel like that's cool.
It is, and then you want us to battle rap, and then back to the white part again. Like you're like, oh, a couple battle rapping would be neat.
I never said it would be neat. Battle rap would be Excelsior. That would be Gondor Primulon.
Okay,
yeah.
So like, why are you so like caught up in the fact that our black friend Gio says that you're the one?
I wasn't expecting to hear. When she said it,
and I love Gio, one of my best friends. Just to let you know, she's making this comment as Dan being the whitest person ever, and she's like the only black person I know that likes the Decemberists. So
that's true, and she's a huge Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
But no, and I walked over, and then I said, "Oh, what were you saying?" She said, "You're the whitest person I know," and I said, "Oh, thank you," because I wasn't sure else how to respond. How do you respond to that? Except with gratefulness.
Okay, wow. Way to bring it back.
Yeah, right?
I didn't know where we were really going with that. I kind of forgot about the jar.
Yeah. So back to the jar. I was just curious as to what made me so overtly Caucasian.
Well, I mean, let's go through your jar. Let's see what you put in the jar. Maybe that'll help be like a hint toward what makes you so white.
Yeah, so
or maybe you'll get more ethnic as the jar goes. So did you explain the jar? I already forgot.
We'll do a quick recap. It's things, I don't know if we did or not. So the Gratefulness Jar is things throughout the year that we are grateful for. There's no real rules to it, but when you're grateful for something, you write it down and you put it in, and it's full of I'd say probably 60-ish things in the jar.
Yeah, I mean, he has a little, some special ones that he pulled after we did this. So this also usually has a little notepad in it, like a Post-it notepad with a pen. So it's all in the jar. So
and Minda, each
whenever
year,
you feel the need. If you don't feel the need and you hate your life, then you just don't put anything in it.
And Minda each year puts in a gross, dirty feather as well from a dead bird she found outside.
I find a lot of feathers. They just appear where there's no birds. And if I want to take one and put it in my fucking jar, why don't you get off my plus about it?
It's always stuck to the bottom of one, so I have to get some weird disease when I
You're not sounding very grateful right now. Wouldn't you be like, oh, my wife puts really cool extra surprises in the Gratefulness Jar?
Well, I'm not going to put I'm grateful for bird diseases in the jar.
It's not a disease. Finding white feathers and stuff is good omens. You put it in the jar.
Apparently. All right. So, so you put things that you're grateful in into the jar. We have about 50 or 60 of them.
We're not going to go through all of them.
Yeah, we're going to go through all 70 of them, and this is going to be a 4-hour podcast.
It's a fun exercise because you don't really remember most of what you put in it. It happens so quick. One day you might feel extra bit grateful. You do 2 or 3, put them in the jar. You might not do it for another 2 weeks. Who knows? Depends on how your week's going, right? Your month's going.
So I'm going to do a few highlights of some ones we liked from the jar. So, all right, I'll start with one.
Hits from the jar.
This was from, I'll say who it's from, because I can tell from the reading, because if it's Minda or I, and a lot of them are from Minda. It says, I am grateful to be able to afford a studio. Where we're at here.
Now we're in a studio.
Laughing spree. Okay, here we go. More studio stuff.
Well, we got the studio in November, so I only had a couple months to even be grateful about it. But apparently, what we found out at the recap at the end of the year is there was a lot of studio entries.
Yeah, there was probably about 10 to 15 studio entries. And if you...
I forgot. I even did most of them. If someone said, how many entries do you think you did about the studio in 2 months? I would have been like, 3, 4 tops.
And here's the thing. There's about 15 for the studios. And if you add up me and the cats, it's about 5. So there's about 5 for me and the cats combined and 15 for the studio.
Okay, well...
So here's another.
We're in there.
I am grateful for how many studio supplies I already had.
I did. It's like half our house. This is everything I should have thrown out 4 years ago and refused to.
Okay, so
some of the best decision making of my life.
So there's probably another studio one.
Productive hoarding.
Yeah. All right. So Minda reestablished the squirrely colony, which is the squirrels that are in our backyard.
Yeah, that didn't age well because it's fallen apart again. But I ran out of food and haven't rebought.
Yeah. Here's one, and this is a romantic one.
Why are you only doing mine?
Because yours are better.
There's no better in the gratefulness jar. God,
No, yours were better.
There's
No,
not
yours
a hierarchy.
No,
of
we went through
gratefulness.
them, and yours were definitely better.
They were funnier.
Yeah, I know they were
Unintentionally though.
Yeah,
I was really grateful. I was really grateful to reestablish that squirrely colony. That was not for effect at the end of the year. That was real.
But mine would be like one thing. I'd put like Universal down, because we went on a trip. Like
mine are definitely more specific.
And all right, here's a romantic one. It's grateful that Dan is not a fuckboy.
Well, I forgot who it was, but someone just had like a hardcore fuckboy situation who I knew, and you're a reliable dick, babe. You're good old reliable dick.
It's sweet. Here's a good one. This is extremely specific. This is Minda's. It's I'm grateful that I can sit in the MRI machine unbothered.
I can't believe it. I have to do it twice a year. You're funny. Oh my God.
That's what I'm telling you. Yours are way better. Yours are way better than mine. You know what one of mine is? We'll go to mine. Okay, this is to compare why there's more in yours. Here's one of mine. First trip to Buc-ee's. That is one of mine. That's why yours are way better. We went to Buc-ee's, and that's.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
Grateful.
Makeup all over my face now. Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, you're glowing. No, you're glowing. You're literally.
You're so. It's like funny, but I kind of feel like. You're making fun of what I'm
not. Yours were way better, and they were way more interesting than mine. I was like embarrassed with mine because I thought they were so lame. I put like the mountain coaster from when we were in Tennessee.
That's a good thing. That was a fun moment. Everyone loved the mountain coaster. Those idiots weren't even.
But I mean, it doesn't hit like MRI machine. Like that crushes.
Do you know how hard it is to sit in that thing for like 45 minutes, and it's like. Really loud and obnoxious. It's like a mind over.
I didn't say you shouldn't put it in there. I thought it was interesting. I just never thought of it as being something to be grateful for. But I'm glad that you are.
It'll drive you crazy. If anyone's ever done it, they'll know what I'm saying.
Another.
You're lucky. You're so healthy.
Yeah, another one for Laughing Spree Studios. This one I didn't get. It said. Grateful for all the helpful strangers that cross my path.
That's it. Helpful strangers. They're important. They're an intricate part of your life.
Strangers.
I've had. Well, maybe you haven't. I've had helpful strangers.
Streetcars named Desire.
No, just like crazy things, like out of the random. Like after a show, someone will walk up and be like, "Oh, you should talk to so and so.
Oh, that's
they
true.
do this."
That's true.
And it's just like I'll never talk to that person again. It's just some random helpful stranger.
Okay, I guess that does happen. Okay, yeah.
God, you're kind of like shitting all over the.
I'm not shitting on it.
I'm not feeling a lot of gratefulness over there.
I am. All right. Well, okay. So we'll go to the next one. So, I am grateful for the Gratefulness Jar idea.
That's important.
That's very meta.
It's been a hit since we. It was not. That's not been in any other jars.
That's
like that's not
meta.
A repeat entry like year over year.
It's like you're speaking to the jar by thanking it for existing. So
okay, well, maybe I am.
It's very meta. I like that one.
Did you?
This one's very
I gotta get a mirror.
Price conscious.
There's no rules with the.
I know there's not.
Why are you trying to
I'm not trying
my gratefulness?
I felt like I restricted myself too much with how I did it, and I was maybe too selective because you put grateful to be able to have a $14.99 smoothie.
Yes. There's so many people who could never waste $15 on a stupid meal replacement smoothie
but you didn't
from
say
the
15,
organic
you
place.
Said $14.99
because that's the actual price. I couldn't believe that shit was $14.99 when I bought it. I didn't. If I would have known it was that much, I actually wouldn't have ordered it. But like, I was just thankful that even though it was surprisingly expensive, it didn't like ruin my week.
Yeah. No, I got it. It's like I said, they're specific, and
maybe
limited
Gio's
myself.
right. Maybe you have had a lot of white privilege.
Maybe. But I felt like I limited myself with what I put in there. I just, I put like the Universal trip and, the mountain coaster.
You're
and
coming straight from
Buc-ee's.
the heart. I don't know why you're judging. This is like how you judge your yoga performance.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like you
being,
missed the
I feel
whole
like I'm being
point.
grateful wrong. So here's having my own studio. That's 7. And that's not even all of them. Here we go. Mexico. That's
that was an important discovery.
That one could have been mine too. Like
we enjoyed a Mexico before we did the podcast. How are you like bagging on it?
I'm not bagging on the gratefulness. These were highlights. These are the highlights.
If everyone doesn't know, Mexico is Mexican Coca-Cola. It comes in the glass bottle. I have a hilarious bit about it, but now we buy it because it's pure cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. So
that is the 11th time you have explained Mexico on the podcast.
It's very important. Everyone should know. Not everyone watches every episode. Like if you walk away
so
from
many times,
Mike's One Marriage, I want to be sponsored by Mexico.
There's not like a Mexico subdivision that would just sponsor us and not the regular Coca-Cola.
I think there would be.
Okay.
We can learn how to say it.
This is a good closer.
A good closer.
Good
Another
closer,
one.
grateful.
You did like 2 of yours and 20 of mine. I'm
because
sure you
yours
had
are way
some
better.
good ones.
No, when we went through yours, yours were way better. So here's one. You are grateful that people respect me, not fear me.
I can't believe you picked that one. You're so mean.
That's a good one.
What do you do? Look, yeah, you're stupid. His ATV tour. Halloween 2024. That's because you won a prize.
That's what I'm saying. Yours are better. You had 11 more studio ones.
Oh, here's a great 4th and a great birthday. Why didn't you talk about that one?
Because that doesn't hit like an MRI machine. That doesn't hit like a squirrely colony. Like
Minda is a great cook. And the only cook in the house.
Yeah. It's true. Boy, that felt like a dig on gratefulness where you said, I am not grateful.
A dig. No. This whole thing has been
you kind of
exposing me.
There's the dirty feather.
Look, amazing friend group.
Can you show them the diseased feather?
That's adorable. Look at the little feather, and it's a soft one.
Yeah.
God, why do you hate feathers? Why?
Because you get them off a dead bird outside, and it's stuck to the bottom of one.
Boom, tight gooch. Why didn't you share that one? Oh my god. That's my 7/6/24. Wow, that was right after your birthday.
Yeah. You must have really been giving it up.
You just picked ones that...
I picked ones that were good, and you even went through several of mine and said they sucked, and one you used against me by saying I don't cook enough. So
just saying, you could have said the tight gooch one. I don't know why I had to find that. I didn't even remember that was in there. I'm glad I found it, so the whole world can know.
Yeah. So if you're watching, family.
I forgot that you tell your family things.
Yeah.
I would never. God.
So, family and colleagues who are watching this. You should know about Minda's tight gooch, which I specifically did not pick out. Tried to keep it professional with fucking MRI machines and squirrely colonies and 9 about the studio. And
we can cut it out.
No, I don't care. It's out there now.
Well, now everyone knows what we're grateful for. Even our friends and family, right? And that's really how you create a community of love and gratefulness is being open with what you're grateful for, right?
Segue. What was that? You don't talk like that.
I don't know. I'm just trying to wrap it up. It seemed like you got way uncomfortable for a minute when you brought up who might be watching. I just try to envision it as being strangers who stumbled upon us, laugh for 2 seconds, and probably never see it again.
Yeah. But
people who know us. It's fun.
It takes us. Well, we have a new segment.
Takes a village.
Yeah, it takes a village. Yeah, we are fumbling this transition. All right, we're gonna go into a new section, a new segment.
Oh, a new segment.
Yeah, new segment.
New segment alert.
New segment, batch. New segment, who dis? Do we have 7 more we can try?
No, we don't have any more. We have the segment name. It's inspired by me.
Inspired by Minda. It's called Jerk or Justified. And it's when Minda does something and we decide if she's acting like a jerk or if she's justified. I didn't have to explain that, I guess.
It's like when you explain what naked and afraid is on stage.
I guess
we get it.
Well,
I think it's important for everyone to know that jerk or justified, while I guess we could do it for anyone, will be centered around a lot of the stuff that I do, because I think even though I'm well-intentioned and just trying to be direct, maybe sometimes I come off as a jerk.
Every once in a while, it could be interpreted that way. Like with this example.
I think I'm just passionate.
All right. So, actually, we have done, for one episode on the podcast, we wore matching shirts, which I got.
Because Dan loves matching stuff.
I like matching stuff, and Minda hates it. Minda hates matching with me.
I don't need to match.
Minda is ashamed of our love and does not want to.
I just don't need to match.
Match with me. But so one time we were going to lunch, just a random lunch, not with anyone.
we were leaving the studio, heading to lunch.
Going to lunch, just like a barbecue place or whatever. And Minda realizes that we are both wearing the same shirt because she left before me when she went to studio. Then I met her there. We accidentally had the same shirt on. So
yeah, we have like 2 shirts that are the same, and we don't normally wear them at the same time.
And I even had another shirt at the studio I could have switched in. We got caught up on things, forgot. We're in the car. We're almost to the barbecue place we're going to eat. And Minda realizes, oh, my God, we're still wearing the same shirt.
Mm-hmm. I cursed more than that, though.
Yeah. That's
I was like, God damn it. Why didn't you change the shirt? You're supposed to change the shirt. We can't wear 2 shirts.
Yeah.
We can't wear the same shirt.
Which, who cares? We're going to a barbecue place with 2 people there. We don't know anyone there.
You didn't know how many people were going to be at the barbecue place. It could have been like a really happening lunch spot.
Oh, yeah. No. Our paparazzi were going to be there to see us in our matching shirts.
It didn't matter. I didn't want the server to see us in matching shirts. It's not about the public. I don't want anyone to see us in matching
all right.
shirts.
So either way, we're in matching shirts. Minda hates it. So Minda
totally hate it. I think it's awful.
Sees the store. It's like a clothing
surf shop.
So Minda pulls into the surf shop and has to buy another shirt to switch out to and put it on so we could go eat somewhere.
There's nothing wrong with this.
So we didn't have matching shirts.
I love the shirt. I've worn the shirt on one of the other podcasts. It's a shirt I wear all the time, and I don't regret for 1 second stopping at that surf shop and buying a different shirt. We don't walk in public places with matching shirts on.
I mean,
that's
we could.
Insane.
I would be okay with it, but even if that is your policy, which I can understand, I mean, we're just going to eat lunch. Like what? And there was like 2 people there. Like it wouldn't.
But I don't want to be in matching shirts.
I know.
I don't want to match with you. I love you. I would do anything for you except wear a matching shirt. It's and a few other weird things. It's just I don't want to match shirts, and I think there's like I'm going on roller coasters, mountain coasters,
a third type of coasters,
skiing. I'll do whatever, but not matching. We don't need to match unless there's like a reason. Like
so I would say I think Minda was a jerk in that situation. And you felt justified?
No, I was totally justified. Anyone who doesn't want to wear, you knew about my matching shirts policy before we even left the studio. You could have changed shirts and you forgot. So I solved the situation, and we were still able to go to lunch in my new shirt, which I love. And it was on sale.
That delayed our lunch by 20 minutes.
Worth it.
No.
Totally worth it.
I disagree.
Babe, I got a new shirt. I shopped and did lunch.
But at what cost?
I don't know, because I don't know why you're hurt so bad that I won't wear matching things with you.
It just felt unnecessary. I get why you don't want to wear the matching shirts, but it's like, come on, dog.
Yo, homie G, you don't want to match with me? What are you talking about? Like, we're not.
So I'm trying to be less white.
We're not twins. Like, we don't. I don't even think twins should have to match. They have their own personalities, so they should be able to wear whatever they want.
They should always match.
They should see. That's crazy. No way. If we had twin kids, they would never have to match. I mean, they could pick whatever they want to wear, but I would not force them to match ever.
But let me bring it right back. So if we're trying to be so individual, we do a duo set and we do a podcast together.
Yeah, but
So
we
have
don't wear
merged
the
so
same
much.
clothes.
Why not take it one step further and wear matching outfits?
We're not
It would be
the
memorable.
Sklar brothers where we got to wear similar outfits and we got to look the same and then finish each other's jokes. That's not what we do. We bring separate perspectives from separate personalities with people who don't match because we're not fucking lame.
I think we're funny on a united front. I think that is.
Okay, well, I think we're funny without doing something hacky like matching.
All right.
So how about that?
To each their own.
Well, it's a weird trait as a man to want to do matching things. I'm just saying. It's a little odd to want that
I don't know.
so much.
I just think it's fun and it's themed.
I know you love a good theme, and that's why we go to the theme parks. Can you just save the themes for the parks?
Yes.
Let the
I guess I
professionals
have
do
to.
it?
Let's be grateful for the time we've had. And you can follow us at Two Mics One Marriage on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Hopefully we have it up on there. We're here at Laughing Spree Studios.
And we got stickers now.
We got
follow us
stickers.
on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, and we're not going anyplace else because it's too much work.
See ya.
So find us. Bye.
See ya, kids.